Hi, I'm Eduardo Gonzalez, aka Eddie Gonzalez. I'll be talking about the addiction of video game design. Video games, huh? Who doesn't like video games? They're fun, engaging, and serve as a form of relaxation for the human brain. I myself love video games, and that's why I feel this could be a pretty cool subject to talk about. Games nowadays are not what they used to be. New techniques have been developed with the arrival of new technology to the gaming industries. These new ways tend to focus on how to keep the player glued to their game so that game developers are able to increase their game's popularity or profits. Features like time events, drops, daily login bonuses, and other psychological techniques have become increasingly common in the gaming industry. First of all, what are daily login bonuses? Well, it's pretty simple. Daily login bonuses refer to that every time that a player logs in every day, they get a reward for logging in. So you don't gotta do anything really, you just gotta log in into the game. But this starts creating some kind of addiction because you always want to get your bonuses, right? What about limited time events? What is that? Oh, limited time events refer to certain events that go on in the games that are only available for like maybe 2 days, a week tops, right? And you as a gamer, you wanna get everything possible in the game. So you will try everything to attend these events. Adding more to the addiction to these new video game designs that game developers are following. This raises an ethical question. Should game developers use this kind of psychological techniques in order to encourage excessive gaming sessions, or should there be any kind of stop to it? Let's talk about the positive ethical aspects. We got more content for players to enjoy. Some people dedicate their life towards playing games, so their professional career is basically that, playing video games. These people will benefit from these daily challenges and limited time events since it will provide them with the new content for them, right? Increasing their profits. An obvious point to add would be that more people will play these games, which will benefit the profits of the game developers, which all of this profit could be benefit to society's economy. Social connection will also be affected, since most of the games that use this type of techniques are multiplayer based games. The social interaction between players will grow, improving their communication and teamwork skills, and society could benefit from that. We saw the good aspects of this, so let's see some of the wrong ethical aspects that this subject could have. I would say that the main problem with this type of technique in video games is the addiction that it can create. A person can be addicted to many things, and video game is not the exception. First, we got excessive time spent gaming. Since a player will be so immersed into their game, they will end up spending more time gaming than what they should actually have spent. So this could lead to the neglection of real life responsibilities like school activities, sleep, or even going into work. This could cause reduced productivity, which can be a result of this, affecting your academic performance, job responsibilities, and personal goals, since you will be prioritizing the game instead of other more important tasks. Second thing, mental and physical health issues. The pressure that a gamer feels to log in constantly every day, to not miss a limited time event or drop is no joke at all. It could lead to stress, anxiety, depression, or frustration, taking away the fun that you're supposed to have while playing video games. Not only your mental health could be affected, but your physical health is at risk as well. Long gaming sessions could create a lack of exercise, poor posture, and sleep deprivation. Another type of consequence that this could have is social isolation. We did talk about how multiplayer games can be helpful towards social skills, But we also should talk about the opposite side of the coin. Prolonged gaming sessions caused by addiction may reduce face-to-face interaction with family and friends. Last but not least is financial consequences. One super common technique used in modern games are microtransactions. Microtransactions are basically small purchases made within video game using real-life money in exchange for in-game currency or virtual items. In some games, such as eSport FC, you can use your own money to buy FC points, which can then be used to purchase random soccer player packs. Because the contents of these packs are based on chance, the system has been depicted as a form of gambling-like behavior, right? Addiction to this kind of practice will end up on players spending more than what they actually have to begin with. While these psychological techniques can improve player engagement and have the potential of creating a well-profited market for video game developers, an ethical responsibility is to be put in place for them to follow, and do not exploit player psychological vulnerabilities. The challenge would be to find a middle ground between excessive addiction and an entertaining experience for players. I came up with some possible solutions to resolve this problem, right? I will start by reducing FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, by allowing players that are not able to participate on these time-limited events still get the reward through challenges, giving some relief, right? Then setting limits on how much money can be spent daily in exchange for in-game currency, avoiding overspending. Playtime limits. Creating some limits or reminders to take a break between gaming sessions will be good, promoting a healthier use of their time and using some of that time into more important things like school or work. In the end, the use of this technique is not inherently wrong. This can create incredible experience inside of the gaming world. However, when these are used primarily to increase profit without considering the well-being of players, they become an ethical issue that should be addressed. Game developers should find new ways to keep a balance between business goals and their responsibilities to protect their consumers' well-being by adopting more ethical design practices. Developers can build a greater trust with their consumers and could potentially create a sustainable success for both players and the gaming industry. We have reached the end, and this is game over for me. Hope you liked the video.